All right, welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I am your girl, Shay Speaks Life. Welcome to Piff Radio. We have a very special guest in the building. We have Miss SUSIE Q Ramadan. Welcome, welcome to Piff Radio.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. It definitely is quite a pleasure because apparently we are worldwide. And you guys, if you didn't pick up, she has an accent. And we're going to jump into who she is and where this accent comes from. Guys, if you are tuning in, make sure you are following on all platforms, Piff Radio online, on Twitter, and piffradio.com. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the first question for Miss SUSIE Q. Now, tell the audience who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
Okay, well, my name is SUSIE Q Ramadan. I'm from Australia and I'm a professional boxer. So I'm the first female Australian to win 5 world titles in 3 different weight divisions. Yeah.
Wow. So you be like knocking them out. You be like, Mama say knock you out. Okay. I love it. Something like that. Training, I mean, for that to hold that many titles, you mean the first? Do you feel at some point? I mean, you've set the bar, right? You really set the bar high. And so, do you ever feel like, has it ever become like heavy on you to be like to carry this? You know what I mean?
Pressure and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool because I was a former soccer player, so I initially started boxing just to sort of discipline myself, get that extra discipline and health and fitness and stuff like that. So, and I fell in love with it, and I just I love fighting. It's something that I've always loved, but never thought I'd get in there and actually do boxing. And yeah, I fell in love with it, and that's how it all started. So it wasn't like I was like, oh, I want to win this and I want to win that, and it's sort of just like I just started slow and learnt the boxing and fight by fight. And at the time when I started, women's boxing was pretty dead. So, it's evidential I did it because I enjoyed it. So, and I never imagined in a million years I would have accomplished what I did. But the fact that I put in that hard work and started with 1 title and got more of a buzz and, wanted another one and, just kept going from there. So it's pretty cool.
Like after you get that one, is like the adrenaline pumping, like, okay, I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the next one. Like every time you get one up under you, it's like, who's next?
Yeah, I mean, I probably used to run. Yeah, he probably used to annoy my trainer because after the fight straight away, I'd be like, oh, when's the next one, So he'd be like, oh, look, just, enjoy the win and go home and relax. And, yeah, I would usually only have a week off and get back in because the adrenaline is just always in my body, I guess, in my blood.
Okay, it's in your blood. You know what? Okay, so is it, I mean, is it in your family? Did you learn from fighting? Is this something that's like generational or?
Well, my father used to be it was a little bit more street fights than anything else. But look, I've got family members and cousins who also box and kickbox as well. So they've been in the combat sport. And most of my cousins are all boys. So I grew up with a lot of boys and and they were also involved in it. So yeah, grew up around it and it's sort of in our blood, I guess, but yeah.
Wow. So okay, it's been in your blood, it's been up. Okay, great. So how does it feel being that first and only female to win that 5 world boxing titles in 3 weight divisions? How does that actually feel? I'm still like, when I'm like looking at some of your, YouTube, I'm just like, what? Like you're amazing.
I'm really humble. Oh, thank you. It's really humbling, to be honest, and to pave the way for women's boxing in Australia, and be recognised worldwide. It's a really good feeling, especially the fact that, when you put in the hard work and get recognised for, all that hard work that you put in. And women's boxing now, it's really building up a lot bigger now, which is awesome to see. And we never thought that that would be. I mean, all we did was work extremely hard to just, get it recognised, and it's finally, getting. So, yeah, I don't know if you've seen the fight over the weekend with Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, but it was just an amazing fight. Two boxers who really are very skillful boxers, and they put on a great display. And it was just very good for women's boxing.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, I know we do great things. I think, we do the best of everything. I think it's the perfectionist in us. It's something that's like in us that's like, I don't know. Women, we're just the best. So I just love it. I can be a little biased, right?
That.
So I would say this. Okay, so now are you still involved in the sport of boxing?
Yes, I'm still involved, and I think I'll always be involved. I'm still training and looking at fighting in June sometime. So we're just my team's in talk of
okay, I'm writing it down now.
And I help out a lot of girls who have also boxing as well, in the amateurs and the pros. And look, I do life coaching as well, which I help many of them, like mentally, mentoring and stuff like that, to know how to prepare, and not just in boxing but in life in general. So I mean, I like to be involved, and helping the up and comers as well, which is great to see, and seeing the progress of these girls, and as they get better and accomplish their goals as well. It's just truly a blessing.
And speaking upon the young women that you are involved with, right? What advice can you give these female boxers now from your experience?
Well, with any age girls that want to get involved in boxing, whether you want to compete or not, I think it's a great sport for fitness, health, and stress relief, and everything, and confidence, to build your confidence and all sorts of stuff. And all those who want to compete, I think, to be patient and really learn the craft of boxing, learn everything about it, and be smart. Boxing's all about hit and not get hit. And I think I'm a good example of a fighter who's had great success in my career, but have never been knocked out, badly hurt in sparring or in fights. And I think it's because I focus so much on learning all the skills of boxing, and I think that's a really important thing. So the more you learn, the more you earn.
Okay, say that. The more you learn, the more you earn. I love that. Yes. And you said, speaking from life coaching experiences, and really quick, because we have our famous Piff Radio question for one of our co-hosts here, Javier the pilot. He couldn't be in here, and he's upset that he couldn't make this particular one because he actually is boxing. He actually does box, and so he's like, "Oh my God!" So I was like, "Oh, I have this one." But anyway. So his question really quickly is the Piff Radio question that me and him are split on. He's for not. I am all for it. Let me ask you really quick. Do you like pineapples on your pizza?
I didn't expect that question, but you know what? I actually do.
Yes. You see that, Hobby? In your face, man. Okay, and so really quick before we let you go, my question of the show is always, what's your zodiac sign?
Aries. We're leaders.
I knew it. Susie, I knew it. I knew you were an Aries. I just, from the keyword you were saying, you love to fight, that rage, that temper, just like, I knew it. Okay, great. Awesome. Happy belated birthday, SUSIE Q Ramadan, here on Piff Radio. And did you want to let the audience know where they can find you? Any social media handles?
Anywhere. I'm all over the place. So it's just under SUSIE Q Ramadan. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, all the stuff that everyone's into these days. So, yeah.
Awesome. It's definitely had been a pleasure speaking with you. I definitely have that. This is interesting. I like that, Susie, being an Aries. SUSIE Q Ramadan, ladies and gentlemen. Piff Radio, make sure you follow us. This will be airing here on live, and I'll definitely give you the information as well when we are airing.
Yeah. Awesome. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, and thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. Take care. Have a great one. All the way from Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America.
Take care.
Bye.